Oh no.
We're at.
Oh no, those guys. Oh my. Alright, one is gonna be like chaos.
Now imagine being on vacation when a Category 5 hurricane suddenly strikes. This luxury cruise ship was caught in the middle of the storm with 150-mile-per-hour winds and waves over 50 feet high.
The ship was headed to the Bahamas, but the captain decided to turn back to New Jersey. A Florida senator is calling for an investigation. He's questioning why the ship headed right into a forecasted storm. The cruise line is promising to make it up to passengers. It's giving everyone a full refund and a 50% discount on a future cruise.
Furniture is flying, water is flooding the decks, and terrified passengers hold on for dear life.
Beautiful shots of the Queen Elizabeth cruise ship in the Atlantic Ocean during an 11 magnitude storm. The ship cleaves through huge waves.
I can see that coming. Look at that height of that wave.
On the morning of 16th April 2014, the ferry MV Sewol sank while en route from Incheon towards Jeju City in South Korea. The 6,125-ton vessel sent a distress signal from about 2.7 kilometers north of Byongpungdo at 0858 KST. On board the ship MS Expedition, Force 12 on the Beaufort scale, from the Antarctic Peninsula to South America.
Wait for it.
Yeah, we're listing 12 things.
Ready? Wow. Oh, this is terrifying. God forbid it's real fast. Look at.
4 people were rescued by the EMQ rescue helicopter after their boat capsized 40 nautical miles off the Townsville coast at John Brewer Reef.
This one. Oh my gosh. These two back, everybody else around.
Hey, look, you got one.
Finally.
The biggest one.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my wow. Crazy. Wait, I need you for scale, Justin.
Oh.
Wherever Sky goes, the Raven follows.
So big.
The Raven can spot an opportunity from way up high. And the bear's got a nose for finding hidden food. An unusual part.
Like a car wash.
Ready for action. Oh God. Oh my God.
While sailing between Warnemünde and Le Havre, a guest was taken ill and required medical treatment on land. The helicopter was too large to fit on the helipad and was required to hover while flying sideways, as the ship was still traveling at 18 knots. Incredible bit of flying.
A cruise ship sailing through the legendary Drake Strait between the southernmost tip of South America and Antarctica was caught in a powerful storm. 40-foot heart-stopping waves that were enough to knock other passengers off their feet. This is really an unforgettable adventure, perhaps for which people go on an ocean cruise.
ठोका 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 ठोका
Rescue of injured man from MSC Opera cruise ship.
What's that? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna crash.
This trip to Antarctica is getting really interesting.
Oh my god.
During a cruise ship trip, a passenger suffered a heart attack. a U.S. Marine Boeing Vertol CH-46 Sea Knight came to help. Video taken on the Queen Elizabeth in very rough seas during her maiden transatlantic crossing in January 2011.
So we're on the Anthem of the Seas, and this is what we're doing right now. Got an awesome storm going on, rocking this massive boat, about 100+ mile-an-hour winds, as you can see.
Huge waves hit Stina, ferry from Holyhead to Dublin.
We're still moving.
Coast Guard helicopter rescue in the middle of the ocean from Carnival Sensation ship. One of the passengers had a medical emergency and had to get airlifted to a hospital. Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas, cruise ship, VS hurricane storms, 180 mph, winds, and 30-foot waves.
Going on a cruise ship trip, you need to be prepared to face the storm. Powerful waves are flooding the deck. It's an exciting sight.
October 18th, 2014. Ebola scare on board. U.S. Coast Guard picking up blood sample from the Carnival Magic en route back to Galveston.
The cruise ships Norwegian Star and Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas were moored stern at the Royal Bermuda Shipyard. In the afternoon, a strong storm broke out with heavy rain and wind gusts of 75 mph. Somehow, the front fastenings of one ship were torn off and the ships collided. Fortunately, no one was injured, but both ships had dents from the impact. Incredible footage captured inside a cruise ship caught in a tropical hurricane. The ship is tossed from side to side, causing everything inside to collapse.
Oh, the wind. Be careful, that window's open. The windows are open, don't fall out.
At this height anyway, and that was giving us force 11 conditions and swells of somewhere around about 10. It was fairly uncomfortable because it was on our starboard bow and starboard beam. Well, as you can see outside now, things are starting to ease off a bit. The barometer is rising rapidly and the swell is flattening out a bit. And although we still have quite strong winds, we have 60 knots.
If I spin round into here, you get some idea of just the seas we're up against. Here, I've got to brace myself. This is I believe someone said a force 7 with winds gusting 50 knots and the swell of 30 feet or more. But I've never been in anything like this, and it's freaky the way everything just spins around. All around we're getting buffeted. And just look at the size of some of these seas. Oh my god, this is just getting a little bit scary now rather than just plain exhilarating. The guys are still trying to do their thing in the restaurant. This is the best view. The outer decks, as you can see by the notice earlier, they're obviously completely closed. You've got to be really silly to go out in this. But let's just carry on looking at a Force 7 gale in the Drake Passage. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is the Drake Passage. It takes you between Antarctica and South America. We're heading back now. We had a relatively quiet passage coming over, but now it's payback time.
Number 9. Despite being commissioned in 1982, Polarstern is still one of the most advanced icebreakers in its class. It was a flagship of the Alfred Wegener Institute and was built to hold polar and marine research facilities. In fact, between 1999 and 2001, Polarstern was massively remodeled and overhauled to better equip it for scientific polar research. With the ability to operate in the packed ice zone, Polarstern can break up ice as thick as 5 feet and withstand temperatures as low as -58 degrees Fahrenheit. Measuring over 380 feet in length, and with a top sailing speed of 5 knots when breaking through ice, Polarstern is one of Germany's strongest vessels. On average, Polarstern is operational 317 days in the year and covers over 50,000 nautical miles. Through research and supply runs, the ship is an integral part of the German Antarctic research programs. Number 8. Named after the 12th Prime Minister of Canada, Louis S. Saint Laurent is the largest icebreaker in the Canadian fleet. Classed as a heavy Arctic icebreaker, she serves a dual purpose of bringing supplies and aid to some of Canada's most rural communities and providing a strong presence in the polar region. The 393-foot-long vessel is a mighty giant in the freezing north, whose schedule typically consists of voyages to Canada's Arctic, where she carries out multidisciplinary scientific expeditions or supports the annual Arctic Sea Lift to transport military goods where needed. Since she was built in 1969, the ship has been through 35 refits, survived 2 massive fires, broke ground, rescued ships double her size, and offered aid to those living on the tundra of northern Canada. Her captain claims that this hasn't slowed her down, and she is likely to keep going for 15 more years. Number 7. Almirante Irizar is one of Argentina's largest Navy vessels. Named after Julian Irizar, the lieutenant of the Argentinian Navy, most of this ship's missions revolve around resupplying Antarctic outposts and transporting and rotating research personnel. Almirante Irizar's history is long and storied. Throughout the years, she has transported troops during the Falkland War, become a hospital ship, and taken on daring search and rescue missions. However, in 2007, that history almost abruptly ended when a catastrophic fire broke out on board. All crew members were evacuated, and the captain stayed on board alone for nearly 24 hours before being rescued. Having suffered considerable damage and losing the 2 $18 million Sea King helicopters, Almirante Irizar was deemed a total loss. However, the efforts to save her were ultimately successful. After 9 years docked in repairs, she was finally considered safe for the open seas. Unfortunately, the $1.9 million repair bill is a grim reminder of the effects of the 2007 fire. Number 6. USCGC Healy is the United States' largest icebreaker in its Coast Guard fleet. Built in New Orleans, Louisiana, the 420-foot icebreaker was launched on November 15, 1997. The Healy is used primarily as a scientific vessel and has over 4,200 square feet of research and laboratory space. It can burst through ice as thick as 4.5 feet and maintain 3-knot cruising speed thanks to the 4 diesel generators which can generate up to 35 megawatts of power. Unfortunately, in 2020, all Arctic operations had to stop after a fire broke out on the ship just off the coast of Seward, Alaska. This incident damaged critical propulsion systems, and crew members had to reroute to Seattle, Washington for repairs. Despite no reported injuries, Healy must now go under extensive repairs that involve cutting open the ship in order to remove the 106-ton engine inside. Number 5. Built as a successor to AGB 5002 Shirase, the AGB 5003 icebreaker was launched in April of 2008 in Maizuru, Japan. Costing over 37 billion yen and weighing in at over 12,500 tons, this is the 4th of the Shirase series of icebreakers. The 452-foot-long ship is powered by 4 diesel-electric motors, which can provide enough power to reach a top speed of 3 knots when breaking ice as thick as 5 feet in the frozen waters of the Antarctic. The Shirase has had an interesting life since her inclusion in the Japanese Defense Force. In 2013, an anti-whaling group claimed that the vessel was associated with whaling activities, a claim that was strenuously denied and had no evidence to back it up. Though cleared from the accusations, the ship's luck wouldn't last long, and tragedy would strike in 2014 when Shirase unexpectedly ran aground outside Antarctica. Though the outer hull was penetrated, the vessel avoided sinking and managed not to leak any fuel into the environment. This kept danger at bay and let Shirase live to sail another day. Number 4. The Yamal is the youngest of the Arctica series of Russian icebreakers, launched in October of 1992. It uses 2 OK-900A nuclear reactors to power it, and at a length of 486 feet, this kind of power is most definitely needed. Yamal was originally designed in the Soviet era, but by the time she was launched in October 1992, communism had already collapsed. Yamal and her sister ships are confined to operations in the Northern Hemisphere. This is because their reactors, shielded by steel, high-density concrete, and water, need cool water to function, but a trip to the south would mean crossing the equator, where this doesn't exist. Yamal helps to facilitate the growing trend for mass tourism in extreme areas, as she is one of the few vessels capable of getting to the North Pole and bringing tourists with it safely. Number 3. Operated by Rosatomflot, Vegach is the longest-serving icebreaker in the Russian Federation. Powered by a single KLT-40M nuclear reactor, it's capable of breaking ice up to 7 feet thick. Intended to have already been in retirement by now, in 2016, the vessel's nuclear reactor was studied and granted an extension from 175,000 working hours to 200,000 working hours. This added 5 long years to Vegach's lifetime, and in 2018, it earned a world record for the longest-serving nuclear-powered vessel in history. However, the history of Vegach hasn't always been a happy one. In 2011, a fire broke out inside the ship's living quarters, which ended up with 2 people being killed and a third injured due to smoke inhalation. Many were worried that the ship would leak radioactive material into the environment, much like her sister ship Tamir had already done that very same year. However, the reactor was luckily not affected, and there was no radiation on board the ship. This was fortunate, as had it been affected, it would have been catastrophic to the ship and for the surrounding environment, which would have been polluted for years to come. Number 2. Russia's 50 Let Pobedi is the second largest icebreaker in the world. This gigantic vessel is 525 feet long and is powered by 2 OK-900A nuclear reactors. The ship's name translates to 50 years of victory, referring to the anniversary of the victory of the Soviet Union in World War II. The Victory has a unique feature which helps it break ice. Its spoon-shaped bow, as well as its huge size and weight, are capable of breaking ice up to 16 feet thick. Although the Victory is now used as a tourist vessel and has many luxurious features such as a bar and sauna among others, this wasn't why it was originally designed. Rather, the Icebreaker was purpose-built to pilot the Russian scientific community and cargo ships to hard-to-reach areas in the Arctic and along the Northeast Passage. These days, the ship offers comfortable accommodation and gourmet cuisine for 128 passengers for just over $31,000 per trip. Number 1. The Arctica Icebreaker represents a new dawn for icebreakers, as it is the lead ship in a new series of Russian vessels under which is known as Project 22220. The project will eventually see 5 new giant ships be launched, and these will surpass all icebreakers that have gone before them. On the 14th of November, Arctica left the port of Murmansk to officially become the largest icebreaker ever to enter service, having been launched 4 years earlier. Arctica was the first of 3 LK-60 icebreakers, which are dual-draught, wide-beam ships able to handle 9 feet of ice. They are each powered by 2 RITM-200 reactors of 175 megawatts each. With over 568 feet in length, the ship is undoubtedly the king of icebreakers until it's joined by its sibling Sibir, which is expected to enter operation in 2021 and Ural in 2022.
Huge new generation cruise ships built for the most important shipping companies, which have luxurious facilities and all kinds of attractions and have space to accommodate thousands of passengers. These are the 10 largest cruise ships in the world. Number 10. MSC Bellissima. It is a new generation cruise ship which is operated by the company MSC Cruises and entered service in 2019. It measures 1,033 feet in length by 141 feet in width and has a weight of 171,000 tons. It has an LED dome that is 262 feet long and can project stunning images. It has 2,200 cabins and has space for a total of 5,600 passengers. It works with a crew of 1,560 people and has a virtual assistant in each cabin and other technologies to connect groups of passengers. Her engine has 51,500 horsepower and can reach a top speed of 21 knots or 24 miles per hour. Number 9. Costa Firenze. It is a new and elegant cruise ship operated by the company Costa Cruises that entered service in 2021. It measures 1,059 feet in length by 121 feet in width and has a weight of 135,000 tons. It has 2,130 cabins and has space for a total of 6,530 passengers. It works with a crew of 1,270 people and has a total of 18 decks. The interior design of it is inspired by Florentine history and culture and has a total of 13 restaurants. Her engine has 44,000 horsepower and can reach a top speed of 22 knots. Number 8. Majestic Princess. It is a luxurious new generation cruise ship operated by the company Princess Cruises that entered service in 2017. It measures 1,082 feet in length by 124 feet in width and has a weight of 144,000 tons. It has 1,780 cabins and has space for a total of 3,500 passengers. It works with a crew of 1,340 people and has a total of 19 decks. Her engines have 83,700 horsepower in total and can reach a top speed of 22 knots. It is characterized by the variety and quality of her restaurants and has a theater, art gallery, and impressive glass walkbys. Number 7. MSC Grandiosa. It is the most innovative ship of the company MSC Cruises and entered service in 2019. It measures 1,085 feet long by 141 feet wide and weighs 181,000 tons. It has 2,400 cabins and has space for a total of 6,300 passengers. It works with a crew of 1,700 people and is equipped with 4 swimming pools, water slides, and sports facilities. It has a central promenade that measures 330 feet in length and has a total of 19 decks. His engine has 90,100 horsepower and can reach a maximum speed of 22 knots. Number 6. Costa Smeralda. It is the second cruise ship in the world powered solely by liquefied natural gas. It is operated by the company Costa Cruises and entered service in 2019. It has 20 decks and the interior design of her is inspired by Italy. It measures 1,105 feet in length by 137 feet in width and has a weight of 185,000 tons. It has 2,600 cabins and has a space for a total of 6,550 passengers. Its engines have 76,700 horsepower in total and can reach a top speed of 21 knots. It works with a crew of 1,640 people and is equipped with all kinds of facilities. Number 5. Ada Nova. It is the first cruise ship in the world that can operate using liquefied natural gas as its only fuel. It is operated by the company Ada Cruises and entered service in 2018. It measures 1,105 feet in length by 37 feet in width and has a weight of 183,000 tons. It has 2,600 cabins in 21 different types and has space for 6,000 passengers. It works with a crew of 1,650 people and is equipped with water slides and sports facilities. It has a television studio that broadcasts daily and has a total of 20 decks. His engine has 83,900 horsepower and can reach a speed of 21 knots. Number 4. MSC Seashore. It is a new cruise ship operated by the company MSC Cruises that entered service in 2021. It has technologies to reduce carbon emissions and an air sanitation system. It measures 1,112 feet long by 134 feet wide and has a weight of 170,000 tons. It has 2,270 cabins and has space for a total of 5,870 passengers. It operates with a crew of 1,640 people and has a total of 19 decks. It is equipped with multiple restaurants, concert hall, and interactive cinema. His engines have 90,000 horsepower in total and can reach a top speed of 21 knots. Number 3. Mardi Gras. It is the first cruise ship in North America to operate powered by liquefied natural gas. It is operated by the company Carnival Cruise Line and entered service in 2021. It features the first roller coaster built on a cruise ship, plus a water park or casino. It measures 1,128 feet in length by 134 feet in width and has a weight of 180,000 tons. It has 2,640 cabins and has space for a total of 6,460 passengers. His engine has 33,200 horsepower and can reach a top speed of 17 knots. It works with a crew of 1,745 people and has 6 thematic areas. Number 2. Odyssey of the Seas. It is a new Quantum-class cruise ship operated by the Royal Caribbean Company that entered service in 2021. It measures 1,138 feet long by 134 feet wide and has a weight of 167,000 tons. It has 2,100 cabins and has space for a total of 4,900 passengers. It works with a crew of 1,550 people and has a total of 16 decks. It has a swimming pool for surfing, a wind tunnel for skydiving, and an observation capsule which rises above the ship, offering 360-degree views. Its engines have 67,900 horsepower and can reach a maximum speed of 22 knots. Number 1. Symphony of the Seas. It is an Oasis-class cruise ship operated by the Royal Caribbean Company that entered service in 2018. It has multiple attractions such as a zip line, climbing wall, skating rink, or slides, as well as a park, theater, and so much more. It measures 1,184 feet long by 154 feet wide and has a weight of 228,000 tons. Its engines have 45,000 horsepower and can reach a maximum speed of 22 knots. It works with a crew of 2,200 people and has a total of 18 decks. It has 2,750 cabins and has a space for a total of 6,600 passengers. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment saying what topic you would like to see a new video about. If you indeed like this video, please leave a like and share it, and we'll see you next time.
Whoa! When the air is colder than the surrounding water, the underside of an iceberg melts more rapidly. Over time, this imbalance shifts its center of gravity until the entire iceberg flips. Just like in this footage, nature's collapse doesn't whisper, it comes with a roar.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's where you just keep your finger on the... That's all it is. That's all. Wow, man.
Holy crap! Danger, danger, danger! Holy crap!
Holy shit, this is the future. Oh my god, the wave. Oh, hold on tight! She is coming! The Kraken! The glory! Holy shit! You were not kidding that these things go underneath. You were not kidding, my guy. Oh, this is amazing. Boom. That's crazy. That just happened.
Oh my god, look at that!
That
just happened. That's amazing. Oh my god. Look at that piece.
A cruise ship crashes into an iceberg and a burst of water erupts behind the ship. Sawyer Glacier in the Tracy Arm Fjord, Alaska.
Closer than a quarter mile.
Wow, look at that pop up.
There's a shooter.
Oh, that's gonna go. Keep watching. Keep watching.
There it is. Whoa, wow! Phenomena. Big wall. So hold on.
Yeah, hold on is right.
Look at that mini tsunami.
Tidal wave.
Did you see that tsunami?
A tidal wave.
Oh, really? Whoa.
A huge glacier is splitting apart,
That
forming a
was
huge blue
huge.
ice wall. Anyone who has seen such beauty in person will not forget.
It's coming, it's coming.